Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Jamaican Otaku. And we don't like to start off by saying Happy Black History Month. As you can see in the title, that's what we're commemorating right now, remembering Black History Month. You understand? And we don't like to start off by saying this first and foremost. I want you to check out this channel. It's called Deep Roots TV. Um, on that channel you get Rastafari and Soldier. That's the name of the person with up on the channel. I kind of know him in the community where I live in and stuff. So it's real authentic Jamaican positive vibes I get on that channel there. I talk about, and just check it out. Subscribe to it, put on some likes on it, and you can show them some comments, because it's a real authentic Rastafarian man where I go get some, some real deep roots basically from Jamaica. You get that real life Jamaican thing. Also, him also go by the name of the Crocus Bag Farmer, isn't it? So Jamaican Soldier, moving boulder, just check him out still, check out him channel, Deep Roots TV. I'm gonna put it in the description, so you have it for you can check it out. But so going on also more than I like to say, would like to thank all of my subscribers them. Me there 24, and this is another monumentous moment right now for celebrating that, although I can, because I like the number 24. That's my favorite player, basketball player, jersey number, Kobe Bryant, for the LA Lakers. We also have the number 8 too, but me there are 24 subscribers, so I have to say big up to that this is, so yeah, we're there at 24, and for the 24 people who me know and don't know, a lot of my family, and I really like feel the time here, so I really appreciate the time where when you give me, you know what I mean, because it's so many times that we do have, so the time when I do take for just sit down and watch them video or just to pay attention to me much less, I really do appreciate it, because I really crave attention. It's just sometimes you just try to do some things, and I guess it just naturally seems like you're put in this situation at all times where you have to be responsible, basically. Like Stanley say, where you go, with great power comes great responsibility, and of course that power is the power of Christ Jesus. We just have to say that, because well, it's power, man, I'm not a spider powers, so I only some can put it, but I could go on to the real point of this video, and it's basically, as you can see it, remembering Black History. I never put remembering Black History Month, because it's just not only the month, as you can see in my thumbnail when I create, I have the Black Panther there with the Bob Marley, Martin Luther King Jr., Tupac Shakur, and Marcus Garvey. Now, as you can see, I kind of do it away when I have two Jamaican heroes, and positive heroes, let me say too. And also in the same instance, I have two American heroes, positive heroes. And I kind of do that away because, I just did want to equal it out, balance it out, And of course, for balance it out, I have the Black Panther there, because it just signifies exactly how I feel about just everything, Of course, I can go into details, and talk about some more things, but it's a very touchy subject, and I just really want to pay more respect, and show just a positive vibes to how I really feel about everything, because I could be, petty and bring up all of the touchy subjects, which is some really negative things, but is in a way where tell you, to be honest, because as you can see, I stream it live, I never really decide to just like record it and then post it, because I never want it to feel not only rehearsed, but wherever I go, so I just have put it on the same time, and in a way, I did kind of, so I did want to record this and then put it on when I not have to communicate, with anybody while I do this live, because I never really want nobody to ask me anything as far as, which side me depend type thing, because that's always where it go come down to when you look on it, I talk about, Black history, or, just you know, saying the subject, and then at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, you have to look on the color of my skin. It always is a matter of white and black. When at the end of the day, when I do this video, is not white and black or just the negative when I look on. You understand? It's just, as you can see, the 4 people when I have on my thumbnail, and at the same time I have the Black Panther, just like a signify just how I feel. These 4 positive role models, 4 positive black man in history where, of course them passed away, and RIP to all of them, but you can know say, them passed away doing something good. Not only for black man, but all men on a whole. But we have to really get down to the most point of it, because it's not really, I understand, so it's an all lives matter thing, but that kind of stray away from the situation. And really in America with this, and really, it does consider all lives matter, but we are going to get right down to it, you understand? And that's the nitty gritty. It's a black and white always, and it's grey in the middle. So right now, we just are going to attack the grey in the middle, or just talk about the grey in the middle. And that's just, I think the Black Panther, of course, the Black Panther movie will come out. I don't know if it's today, Valentine's Day, but, hopefully I can get to see that. And, if I can drop another video remembering Black history, I can probably talk about that movie there, I definitely want to do some gameplay, like I have the character in a game, Black Panther, so I can show a little bit of gameplay of that, while I play online, on a talk same time. The most important thing we probably should answer right now is that the facts that we put them 4 people there at the same time, because they are role models in my life, Martin Luther King, what him do as far as the civil rights, and how strong he was in that whole movement, as a black man and as a man whole, and took up a responsibility where, as me I did a video here, I kind of, have to come up with the courage, for probably when my wife see that video here, she gonna feel like she don't want to be, dang, Nelson and, what Nelson wife did name again? But anyway, they did have a movie, and that's besides the point. But courage to make that movie, to do this video, knowing my wife probably gonna see it and say, hey, who is you for, and not even my wife, just anybody on a whole, because there is everybody else out there, them are gonna give me positive vibes, them are gonna give me negative vibes, and just know say, just the vibes of my wife are gonna give me, and not just the other one, all right? But the courage we may have to build up, just start from here alone and coming out, and she give me the positive look and say, hey. It's like Nelson, and she's like, I think the wife was Winnie. I don't remember her name. Hopefully I say it right, but it just said me I build up the courage, because when this video drop, who knows who might watch it and what kind of fight we might receive after this, or whatever the case may be, But it's always like, I just say me look on it. I know which part. I'm born here in America, and I know what's going. So like me say, with Martin Luther King, me really look up to how him, deal with the situation at hand. And at the same time, like I said, I have to build up courage, because if me was one of them white boy that would say, alright, look, I get on the bus to the black man, because that's just something I believe in equal rights and movement, you understand? I probably wouldn't get my head bust too, probably, isn't it? But at the end of the day, I just me look on it. Like my wife, my wife, I want black woman, you understand? So that just for sure is a problem when I receive a fight too. We put also Marcus Garvey, because at the same time I should also state that while doing this video, I'm not so educated on every single thing. I have knowledge for everything we really wish we could talk about. So even right now upon the subject of Marcus Garvey, and why me pick him up as a role model, or just that black figure in my life, or that black man in my life, for me say, go against all odds and say, hey, look, it's a positive motion, no matter what, no matter what the fight, in one to see, the black man and black woman as a race or as a people, to be equal just as every other man. Whether you be Russian, whether you be Chinese, Mexican, Italian, it no matter. It don't differentiate the skin color. And that's just the narrow point, I understand. And it's scary still, because if we cannot even get into the nitty gritty with everything when we know, it just kind of don't make no sense how things are rolled out still. But the most important thing is, my reason why I pick Marcus Garvey is because the things I believe in, and how he move as a Jamaican man, in a film ranks. You understand what I say? Because him did hold a certain title where, you know, him believes the nation, you know, Africa itself, you know, is just as how every other man say home. You know, that is the home. That is the birthplace, the birthright. That is where it started from for the black man. You understand? Um, Pick also Bob Marley, as you can see him, they're right up there. So because that's just the love and joy we have for just the reggae music and a whole, and you have to understand so that is a black man thing, and that is not why me love it, but me love it because it's a black man created. You understand, and it's so natural and it's so loving and it's so joyful and peaceful. Where reggae it does come onto different genres. You know, you have dancehall and probably other genres of reggae where come after dancehall, but you know, Bob Marley is just a natural love, right? That's what we have to say. It take me a while to look up on the camera, I just noticed. But me pick Bob Marley as that idol, that role model in a black history because just the fight with him go through to, was also violent, a violent fight. But you know, improve when did have to prove as a black man, and then they do him have to do as a black man, and at the end of the day, you have to look up to him and say, look, as a black Jamaican man, this man did put on a show, and fight hard for what him believe in, and even though the things what him do still are coming to fruition, Um, last but not least, not the least at all, I want to talk about Tupac Shakur. And Tupac Shakur, not I can't say too much because I'm not so educated. You understand? And I wish I was coming into this stream doing this video. There was a whole lot of ideas I also had for just Black History Month, but my channel just a start off. I have 24 subscribers. What can you expect, But Tupac Shakur, you have to understand, say very strong black man too. Had a very positive belief in everything when believe in, and just the fight when did have to go through as a black man. I realized every time the odds will be stacked against you, and even knowing so, and are not knowing so, even getting hints, clues into knowing that hey, there are odds stacked against you, you have to still go through with what you believe, You can't make any deterrent steer your direction, you understand? Or even at the end of the day, like, say, hey, put it like this, say, if me come on this bus with my black brothers and sisters, when me I come off, some stone I go bust up my head, I have to go do it anyway, you understand? I have to go get on the bus and just do my best to show, say, yeah, it is what I believe in. I say everybody should be treated right and equal. No skin color no matter. Because imagine if all of it did green. Not funny still, but I don't really want to do too much of the video, just a good 15 minutes funny thing, cause of course me I do it for the love. I mean I do it for the like, but I have to say, I kind of like how I work towards this thing, And doing this video just, make me just want to continue doing more stuff, as far as being a positive role model go. Kind of hard to say that because consciously speaking is like, what is a positive role model, without the negatives. So that I really want to do in my life, I have 2 kids, and I have my wife, and my brothers and sisters, and I have my mother and my father, and I have my grandparents, cousins, aunties and uncles, where some of them I don't communicate with all the time, so it's not like every day them would know if I do positive or negative. So with them balance, they kind of just want to do what's right all the time, all the time. whether it be Black History Month or not. You know, you kind of do that all year round, all your life round. You know, you just treat people as equal because you never know which day. You know, you never know. So, and you never know which day what may happen. So you have to deal with it. Really wish we could talk about some more stuff, but I also have to look on it like, who am I? I have my kids to take care of and all kind of stuff. I really can't represent too much. I have to keep on my mask sometime, mask off, right? I represent still, but I try to do it the best I can because I believe in a black love, isn't it? So with that saying, black love, one love, isn't it? Jamaican attack out. Yeah.